Hello everyone. Welcome once again to my CBSE English world. If you are watching my video for the first time, please like, share and subscribe. This is the concluding part of Footprints Without Feet. Let's proceed. If only Griffin had managed to wake up in good time, all might have been well. Now, children, it means that if Griffin would have managed to wake up in the morning at the right time, then everything would have gone well. Now, what wrong had happened? Let's see. As it was, he did not wake up until the assistants were already arriving next morning. Now, what happened? Griffin overslept and only woke up when the shop had opened and the assistants had arrived. When he saw a couple of them means two assistants, approaching, he panicked and began to run. They naturally gave chase. Now assistants also started chasing him. How? Because he had put on his clothes and was visible. He was visible at that time because he was wearing clothes. In the end, he was able to escape only by quickly taking off his newly found clothes. And he was able to escape only from there when he took off his clothes. So once more, he found himself invisible, but naked in the chill January air. So this is the second time he became invisible, but the but the weather was very chill outside, so it became very difficult for him. He found himself helpless. This time he decided to try the stock of a theatrical company in the hope of finding not only clothes but also something that would hide the empty space above his shoulders. Now, children, theatrical means here relating to acting. Yeah, we can say Natak company. Now, why did he decide to try the stock of a theatrical company? Why did he decide? Because this time not only he wanted clothes for him, but also he wanted to hide his empty space above his shoulders, means he wanted to cover his face also this time. Therefore he wanted to try the stock of a theatrical company. Shivering with cold, he hurried to Drury Lane, the center of the theatre world. Now, here he could easily find the stock that he wanted for himself from the things related to theatre. Therefore, he went at that place where he could easily find his needs. He soon found a suitable shop. Now, suitable here means that whatever he wanted as per his needs, he found that shop. He made his way, invisible, upstairs and came out a little later wearing bandages round his forehead, dark glasses, false nose, big bushy side whiskers and a large hat. These all material, when he returned back, he was wearing all this material, and for the face what he did, he was wearing bandages round his forehead. So all these other things he got from there and he returned back. To escape without being seen, he callously attacked the shopkeeper from behind. Now, callously here means harshly, means that shows cruel disregard for others. After which he robbed him of all the money he could find. Now, children, as he was not having any money, then what he did, he attacked a shopkeeper and robbed him of all his money. Eager to get away from crowded London, he took a train to the village of Iping, where he booked 2 rooms at the local inn. Now, children, Griffin wanted to go to London so as to avoid being caught. And after reaching there, he booked 2 rooms at the local inn. Inn, I explained you earlier also. The arrival of a stranger at an inn in winter was in any case an unusual event. A stranger of such uncommon appearance set all tongues waving. Now, the arrival of a stranger coming and staying at the inn in the winter night was not a normal thing, and everybody started talking about it also. Now, tongues waving means started talking about. Mrs. Hall, the landlord's wife, made every effort to be friendly, but Griffin had no desire to talk and told her, "My reason for coming to Iping is a desire for solitude." Solitude means lonely. "I do not wish to be disturbed in my work. Besides, an accident has affected my face." Now, Mrs. Hall, she tried to be friendly with him, but Griffin showed no interest and told her that he had only come to village so as to get peace. He wanted to live alone. No one could disturb him. Besides, he had also given an excuse of his face, which I told you that he had covered with bandages. Children, it was winter. He did not want to be chilled. Therefore, he had to put on his clothes and also did not want anyone to see his face. Therefore, he covered his face with bandages and told that his face has been affected in an accident. Satisfied that her guest was an eccentric scientist. Eccentric, children, means strange. Here you can say like a Sankey. And in view of the fact that he had paid her in advance. Now, Mrs. Hall thought him to be strange, but she was not having any problem as he had paid her in advance. Mrs. Hall was prepared to excuse his strange habits and irritable temper. Now, as Griffin had paid her in advance, for this she was ready to ignore at his strange habits and irritable behavior. Temper. Irritable means which makes someone irritated. But the stolen money did not last long, and presently Griffin had to admit that he had no more ready cash. Now, children, he had stolen money from the shopkeeper, as I told you, and he had spent all that money. He had paid in advance also, and now he had no money. And he had to admit to the landlord that he had no money with him. He pretended, however, that he was expecting a check to arrive at any moment. Now, children, pretended means that to make them believe. So, Griffin made them believe that he was expecting a check which would arrive to him at any moment. Shortly afterwards, a curious episode occurred. Now, curious episode means a strange incident happened. Very early in the morning, a clergyman and his wife were awakened by noises in the form the clergyman's. They heard the chink of money being taken from the clergyman's desk. Now, children, here clergyman means a male priest, minister, or religious leader, especially a Christian one. Now, children, in the early morning, there in the inn only, the landlord and his wife woke up after hearing some noises. They were coming down slowly from the stairs and could hear the sound of money which was being taken from the clergyman's desk. Means someone was stealing the money from there. Without making any noise and with the poker grasped firmly in his hand. Now, children, poker here means, in simple words, we can say metal rod. Grasped firmly means held tightly. The clergyman flung open the door. Now, without making any noise, when the clergyman and his wife heard the noise, then what did they do? They, without making any noise, the clergyman held a poker tightly in his hand and opened the door. Surrender. Now, as soon as the door opened, then clergyman. Now, children, don't get confused here. Clergyman is the landlord only, Mrs. Hall's husband. He said, "Surrender," as he thought that he had caught the thief. This was the part 2 of the chapter. The link of the part 1 has been put in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel for more updates.